My name is Stephen Weldon, and I am an Associate Professor of History of Science at the University of Oklahoma. Today, I would like to ask you to look at a new issue of Circumscribere that I have co-edited with my colleague Gavin McCarthy at the University of Melbourne. The title of the symposium is Doing History of Science in a Digital, Global, Networked Community: Tools and Services Linking Scholars and Scholarship. All of these papers were delivered at the 25th International Congress of History of Science and Technology in July of 2017 in Rio de Janeiro as part of a symposium sponsored by the Commission on Bibliography and Documentation. We have 10 papers. The first is by Ana Alfonso Goldfarb and her colleagues at CICIMA. They're talking about the organization of knowledge and the development of databases for history of science. Ailey Smith follows that when she writes a paper about the challenges and opportunities in building sustainable online knowledge resources. My paper is about the ISIS bibliography of the history of science as a case study in building digital infrastructure. After my paper, Carla Bromberg at CICIMA writes about the problem of cataloging knowledge, indexing, and information retrieval. Nicholas Wyatt at the Science Museum writes about digitizing and managing access to the Charles Babbage papers. Gavin McCarthy has a paper about the correspondence of Ferdinand von Mueller. Venkat Srinivasan and his colleagues at the National Center of Biological Science in India write about the interconnected digital exhibitions constructed from science archives. Natasha German and Zdinko Jesic are from the Miroslav Kresla Institute of Lexicography in Croatia, and they write about the role of online encyclopedias. Erwin Neuenschwander is writing about the Historical Dictionary of Switzerland, and the series concludes with a paper by Jose Goldfarb and Odessio Souza, who have written a paper in the concluding session taking us from the Golem to IBM's Watson. Thank you.